Well, as we all know, with COVID being what it is, and we're losing so many people every day, I'd sort of like, and since we as spiritualists don't really believe in death, we just believe in transferring our consciousness to a higher state of vibration. And that is part of, the change called death, as we refer to it as spiritualist. Every minute, someone leaves this world behind. Death occurs all around us all the time. It is a natural cycle. Birth, growing, learning, and then eventually death. Or as we spiritualists call it, going to a higher vibration. And we're all in line for death. We all experience it, at least except for a few avatars, maybe, who make the transition without actually losing the body, but they're few and far between. And we never know how many people are in front of us or behind us, just that we have our own place in this line, where eventually we will cross over and go to this higher vibration. We can't move to the back of the line. We can't step out of line. We can't avoid the line. We are just in line for eventually making that transition. So while we wait in line, make each moment count. Do something for yourself or someone else that raises their vibration. And remember, as you raise their vibrations, you automatically raise your own vibration. So it's a wonderful thing to help others. Make priorities. See what needs to be done first in your own life, so you can raise your vibration. Then do it. Then do what is next in your line to do. Make the time. Give of your time. We often say we don't have enough time. We'll do that, or we'll do it tomorrow. We keep putting things off. But we need to give of our time, whether it's to the church, to someone next door to you who's ill or just had a baby, or we provide food to people. We provide energy as we do our healing processes to help other people. So that's how we can give up our time. And once we open the church again, you can help volunteer with your time to be an usher, to step up and actually do a lecture from the platform. All these ways you can give of your time, give of yourself. Make your gifts known. Don't hide your light under the proverbial basket, trying to save them for a future time. Shine your light now. If you're a healer, heal. Whatever it is that is your natural gift, and we all have them. Find it within yourself and let it show. Let your own vibration go out there to the world and show that the world can be a better place if we but tap into our own inner gifts. And as you do this, as you shine your light, watch how your own light grows brighter and brighter. As you let it shine, as you give of yourself, your light increases, your vibration increases all the time. Make a nobody feel like a somebody. Lift up your friends, lift up anyone you meet. It may just be a smile. See someone in line and say, "Oh, you look beautiful today." What you can always find something good to say about anybody. If you just look at them, feel their energy, recognize that they have within them the same spark of infinite intelligence that you have within you. Remember, it doesn't take much effort for you to give a compliment or a smile. But one thing to make sure you do is mean it. So many people smile, but then they sit there thinking within themselves, I really don't like that person. Well, it's time for you to be real about your compliments, your energy. Make it real. Make your voice heard. If you have something to say it. Speak up. Don't stifle yourself and then later regret it. But then there's the old adage. If you can't find something nice to say about someone, don't say anything at all. Truer words were never spoken. But as you say negative words about someone, you bring your own energy down. See the God self within each individual, as I just said. Don't add negativity to a situation that you may be observing. Because the situation may or may not be true. What you hear secondhand, third hand, fourth hand. We all used to play the game where you whisper something in one ear and see what came back to you around the circle. And it's completely different than what the original intent was. The same goes with spreading gossip or rumors. Just don't do it. It's easy. You don't have, if you find yourself in a situation where someone is rumoring or spreading gossip, you don't really have to call them on it, but you don't have to participate either. Just say, oh, I need to go talk to that person over there. Excuse yourself in a nice way. And maybe eventually they'll get the idea that when they start spreading gossip or rumoring, when you walk away, it may spark something within them to say, whoops, I'm doing it again. So it's important not to spread those rumors, not to gossip about someone. It can tear a church apart when this happens. It can tear an organization apart. I've seen it happen many times. Friendships can be sundered by a careless word to someone else, who then takes it out of context and comes back to you in a way that the other person never meant. Make the small things big. Celebrate life. Each moment, we can always find something to be grateful for. Every moment of every day. Oh, I'm breathing. That's a good thing. I'm smiling. That's a good thing. I'm walking today. That's a good thing. I am healing. That's a good thing. Keep your thoughts positive, especially about yourself, and but also about others. Because when you start saying negative things about someone else, you bring your own energy down. Make someone smile. You never know how powerful that smile may be. When you smile at them, you never know what that smile can mean to someone else. It could be contagious. As you spread your love, spread your smiles to people, they'll take that and spread it to another person because you made them feel good, and it feels good for when all of a sudden that they start being positive to someone else, it makes them feel good also. So, and remember, one smile can make a huge, huge difference in someone's life. Someone who's just about ready to give up, commit suicide, or doing something which is very self-destructive. You smile at them and they say, oh, maybe I do have something worth living for. Someone saw the good in me. Now I want to live up to my own potential and live my life as it's meant to be. Remember, it doesn't cost anything to smile. But when you smile, you add to your own vibration. It's uplifting for your soul. Make the change. How powerful this can be. Many of us know things we would like to change in our lives, either a diet, do more meditation, be more positive, things that will improve the quality of our lives. But we keep putting it off. We will start tomorrow, but tomorrow never comes. Because we keep putting it off, putting it off, putting it off. And eventually you'll find yourself in that space in the line where you don't have that chance again to make it right or to keep things positive in your life, because all of a sudden we never know when our time is up. It could happen 5 minutes from now. It may be 20 years from now, or even longer for some people. But just know that you do make a difference. So remember, it's never too late to change. Tomorrow never comes, or it becomes too late after the damage has been done. Don't live your life with regrets. Do something positive today. If something happened earlier in your life that you have regrets for, let it go. It's past. Learn your lesson from it and go on. Make love. Now, I'm not talking about sexual contact or anything like that. Keep things positive. See the love in everyone and everything. Remember, that spark of the God self is in every single thing. The rocks, the trees, the chair you're sitting on, all contains the vibration of the God source or infinite intelligence. It created everything. And in that, we all have that commonality. So find that same commonality in everyone you meet. See your lessons, see your challenges as your lessons, not burdens. Celebrate love in everything you do. It's so important. Always celebrate the love that you are and see the love that may be hiding within that other person, but you know it's there. Makeup. Not talking about cosmetics. Repair hurt feelings when you can. Something you may have said a week ago that hurt somebody, and it gets back to you. Maybe you didn't know you were saying something. Apologize to that person and said, I'm sorry if I made you uncomfortable. But if they can't accept what you're saying, let it go. You put the ball back in their court, so to speak. And therefore, you did what you could do to elevate your vibration once again. And eventually they'll see that you came to them in truth that you really do regret what was said and you do want to make amends, because life's too short to keep it negative. Life is meant to be enjoyed, to love, to prosper. Make peace. In negative situations, find a way to bring things up to a peaceful level. So I guess me as a Libra, we always try to find the balance. We try to find the good. We see the good in others and try to elevate not only their consciousness, but our own. Make sure to tell your people, your friends, your loved ones, that they are loved. Don't be afraid to tell your loved ones that you love them, and keep telling them even if they don't respond in the same light that you meant it. Keep the vibration on a spiritual, platonic level, not a physical one, especially around those of the opposite sex. We don't want things taken out of context, or we just want to send unconditional love to people. We want to give them love without judgment. Make sure you are ready. Do all this now. Don't put it off. Do it today, because there may not be a tomorrow, at least not on the physical plane. Think of yourself as a human magnet, constantly attracting what you speak, think, do, and feel. This is a natural law of attraction. What you put out, you receive back in return. Or as you give love, you attract other people in your life which will share that love with you. I have so many wonderful friends here at this church. And I mean this wholeheartedly, that I love each and every one of you here today, beyond what you could even realize, because you're special. You are each and every one in your own way special. And I recognize that. Surround yourself with the dreamers and the doers, the believers and the thinkers, but most of all, surround yourself with those who can see the greatness within you, even when you don't see it yourself. Be the dreamer, doer, believer, and thinker. Be that person. Raise your vibration enough so that you see the greatness and love in everyone you meet, no matter how they present themselves to you. Remember, it's always a choice. I say this every time I speak. It's always a choice. See the love or ignore it. If you ignore it, you don't raise your vibration. You don't help them raise their vibration. Give of yourself, give of your love, give of whatever you can to help make someone else's life better. And in doing so, you make your own life better as well. So thank you for allowing me to speak this morning. I love each and every one of you from the depths of my heart to yours.